Yo, what is up guys? It is G with EastSideMiniMobberz, and in this video we're going to be installing a brand new gas tank on my Predator 212 Monster Moto project and going for a little cruise. So let's just get straight into the video. Now, would you guys check that out? You're not going to believe this. I had some pretty major kickback due to our timing advancement on this Predator 212, and look at that. My custom aluminum pull start handle here blew a hole straight through the gas tank. You guys are not going to believe that. And I couldn't believe it myself, but once gas started pouring out of it, that's how I knew that there was an issue here. So with all that being said, we're going to be installing a brand new gas tank without a hole in it. Plus it'll have brand new fuel. This bike has not been ridden for quite some time, so that fuel that's in there is old and bad and needs to go. So we have our direct replacement gas tank that we got from Amazon ready to go. Really affordable, and it's going to be a direct replacement. So with all that being said, let's get to work. Let's go ahead and remove our air filter and start removing this gas tank. Alrighty, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this air filter. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove this super old and hard fuel line to try to drain most of the gas out of this tank so we don't make a mess when we're taking it off. And then there's a hose clamp right here. Get that hose clamp loose. Now I can get my screwdriver underneath this fuel line and pry up on it to get this removed since it's all old and hard. Go ahead and grab our little cup to catch most of the gas here. And just like that, we're just gonna let all that old gas drain out so we don't make a mess. And then don't forget to grab your hose clamp. And now with this almost done dripping, we can go ahead and start removing our gas tank. Now we can go ahead and remove the gas tank. There's one 8mm holding it in on the back. Go ahead and loosen that up. Just like that. And now on the very front, there's two 10mm nuts we're gonna remove. Now we can go ahead and remove the gas tank. Just like that. And since this has a hole, it's getting thrown out. Alrighty, now we have our new gas tank here. They did include some fuel line in the kit, but unfortunately it's not gonna be long enough, and I have a little bit better, higher quality fuel line here, so we're gonna go ahead and use this. Go ahead and slide this over on the gas tank, and just like that, give it a little tug, make sure it's nice and tight. We can go ahead and route our fuel line through the blower cover here, and to our carb. And that means we can go ahead and snake our gas tank through here and get it bolted up. And just like that, that's mocked up where we want to have it. Now our brand new fuel line, we can go ahead and cut this to an appropriate length, mock it up where that line's going to be. Right there seems to be pretty good. Go ahead and cut that. And just like that, a perfect cut. We can go ahead and slide it on over the carb. I'm not going to be using any sort of hose clamp on this because it is a nice and tight fit and it's not necessary. Get that slid over just like that. Make sure it goes all the way down. And give it a nice little tug. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. Now we can go ahead and install our new nuts they included. Snug up these nuts here. And we can go ahead and install the bolt that holds the gas tank on in the back. Go ahead and snug this up. And fully tighten down everything to where it's nice and tight. Don't want this coming loose on you. Perfect. Nice and tight. Now we can go ahead and reinstall our air filter. Make sure it's fully seated and then tighten down the hose clamp. Perfect, nice and tight. And one last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and drain all the old gas that's in the float bowl on this carburetor, just so once we refill this, it'll all be brand new, fresh gas. So on the side or underneath on every carb, there's gonna be a little screw here. Usually it's a flathead. You can go ahead and loosen and it'll drain gas out of one of these lines here. Go ahead and catch it in our little container here. And you can see it is draining all the old gas that's in that float bowl out, which is perfect. This will often drain a little bit of debris or anything that's in that float bowl out as well. So this is good to do this every year. And now that it's pretty much stopped, we can go ahead and tighten this back up. And just like that, our brand new gas tank without a hole is completely installed with our brand new fuel line. So that is a huge upgrade and replacement there. Our old fuel line was all hard and crusty, so great replacement there. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and install some fresh 91 pump gas. Alrighty, now we can go ahead and throw in our fresh 91. What's really nice about this new gas tank is the fuel cap is in a different location, which is really nice. It's more accessible on this side, whereas before it was kind of in the middle, so it was kind of hard to get your hand in there and access it. So this is great being on the side here. And we'll go ahead and pour in a full tank. And now is a great time to also check for leaks. Make sure it's not leaking here on the carb. Make sure it's not leaking here underneath the gas tank. And we have no leaks, so we are good to go. Throw our gas cap back on. Make sure that's nice and tight. Now let's just wipe this down real quick. And just like that, we killed 3 birds with 1 stone. New gas tank, new fuel line, and new fuel. So now let's take this thing for a little rip. And this thing looks sweet with the all blacked out new gas tank. This thing is ready to go. There's one thing it's missing though. You guys know what it is? EastSideMiniMobberz sticker. Perfect. Now let's go. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like and you subscribe and stay tuned so you never miss a new video. With all that being said, peace.